everyone. Welcome to the RoosterTeeth podcast.
This is Bernie Burns.
Podcast.
Jeff Ramsey. Awesome.
Gussarola. Podcast theme song.
Joel Heyman.
Break it down.
Welcome to the RoosterTeeth podcast.
Hello, everyone.
I feel pressure that we shouldn't suck now.
Podcast.
Shouldn't suck now.
Podcast.
Time.
RoosterTeeth, once again, the drunk tank is rolling in. This podcast is here to win. It's Friday, so listen in. Bernie Burns is the royalty. Jeff Ramsey is all insanity. Gussarola, the king of nerdiness. Joel Hammond, he's fucking hilarious. So sit back and laugh a ton. The RoosterTeeth is number one.
And that's supposed drunken ends with tank.
And go with the theme song. And Gus.
Hey everyone, it's a podcast.
Podcast.com. And Jeff.
RT podcast theme song. What?
Joel's gonna sing the theme song.
Theme song. This is the theme song. And we're done.
Eat the final countdown.
Matt.
Get comfortable. I gotta pee already.
Pee break.
Ironically, I just peed.
The Drunk Tank Podcast.
Drunk tank thing.
Drunk Tank, RoosterTeeth Productions Podcast. Nobody doesn't like the name podcast.
Because Gus isn't here, we should do the shoddiest.
The
podcast.
shittiest job
Yeah.
possible.
We should have it really poorly edited.
Because Gus isn't here, we don't know how to do it. And then when you go back and edit, just have like a bunch of hard edits. Where it's just like right in the middle.
It'll make him feel so important. Okay, do you guys want me to play the song? And then we'll start the podcast.
I guess we should hear the song, right?
We got our friends all around us, Joel, Jeff, Bernie, and Gus. They make up RoosterTeeth, and now they're on Drunk Tank. Gus is a nerd, Joel is kinda dumb, Jeff is an alcoholic, and Bernie likes Sam. So settle all around, take your seats, because it's the Drunk Tank Podcast Word.
Man, it's good to see Eminem getting some work.
It's time for the Drunk Tank here on RoosterTeeth. It's the podcast, the greatest show of the week. We sessions we just cannot deny. It's the Drunk Tank here on Rooster Teeth. It's the podcast, the greatest show of the week. It's the Drunk Tank here on Rooster Teeth. It's the podcast, the greatest show of the week. The Drunk Tank.
Time again for the Drunk Tank, where the staff will rank recent films and games, some good, some lame. They'll talk about wow, work it in somehow. It's Drunk Tank. Gus puts up the podcast, and he always wears a frown. Jeff commentates in them whenever he's in town. Bernie tries his best to keep the group on track. Joel just laughs and sits in the back. Some people drop in by phone or by cars. They're not filler, they're just guest stars. It's the Drunk Tank. It's the Drunk Tank. Drunk Tank.